Hi guys. So I've got a bit of a free day today. I'm going to be doing live streams all day today. It's raining a lot. My wife's going out, so I specifically wanted um to discuss Dr. Ken Berry. A video came up celebrated. I don't know if any of you have seen it, but there was some kind of celebration, and 100 people came together. That Elvis, not Elvis, Dr. Ken Berry has saved their lives. It's a lot more than 100 people, but this celebration, 100 people come together to thank Dr. Ken Berry for saving their life. So this is a carnivore diet, a ketovore diet, keto diet. This is a celebration of carnivore diet, ketovore. Now, the first thing I'm going to say to you guys is I do believe Dr. Ken Berry saved me. I don't think I was going to die. I'm not going to say I was going to die. That's a bit extreme. But I was very unwell. I had pre-diabetes. I had ulcerative colitis. I had very bad dizzy spells. I still get the odd dizzy spell, but not like I used to. I was getting at least 2 a week. So bad that I thought I was going to fall over. I don't get that now. I get every now and then I'll get a slight bit of queasiness. Nothing like I used to. Yeah. I was in fear of my life. My stomach, it's hard to explain. So my tummy, I don't know if can't really show you, but my stomach, let me just see if I can show you. Now, my brother said this to me. My stomach, let me get in the camera, started here and it went out like that. Yeah? How can I explain it? I still got a bit of a tummy, but nothing. My tummy was getting bigger and bigger by the month. My face had gone up. Yeah. Bit embarrassing, but what else? I had no energy. I was like, ugh, I couldn't be bothered to do anything. I was exercising. I was running quite a lot. Didn't make any difference. It didn't make any difference. Please don't think if you do loads of exercise, loads of running, it fixes you. It doesn't. You have to eat the right foods. Exercise is a good thing. Going for short runs is a good thing, but it won't make you lose loads of weight. It won't make you get healthy, because to get healthy, you have to give your body the right foods. Now, it'll tone you up. It'll make you more toned and fitter, but it won't make you healthy. When I was doing really long runs, 5, 10K a day, I still had a big belly. I still had pre-diabetes. I still was getting dizzy spells. In fact, it was my running that made me notice the dizzy spells. I still was very achy. I still felt old. My energy levels were much lower. And when I would wake up in the morning, I was really, really stiff. I'm a bit stiff now in the morning, but nothing like I used to be. I can run down the stairs now. I couldn't run down the stairs before. So what I'm trying to say to you guys is this, is that the carnivore diet, remember the reason I chose the carnivore diet was to lose weight. It had nothing to do with my health. I chose the carnivore diet to lose weight. I discovered Dr. Ken Berry, and I was only really interested in losing weight, nothing else. I never thought for a minute, I never believed for a second that the carnivore diet was going to cure my ulcerative colitis. Remember, I had ulcerative colitis, a very bad case of it, and I'd had over 10 years of it. Yeah. And I was on very strong steroids called prednisolone. Prednisolone. My doctor told me that I was never going to be cured, ever. My doctor told me that I was going to have ulcerative colitis. Look it up, it's horrible. For the rest of my life, even the possibility of removing part of my colon. He even said to me that there is no cure. I've got it and that's it. He never said to me about changing my diet. He just said, you got it. There's nothing we can do about it. You're going to be on medication for the rest of your life. That's how it is. Do you want to top up my coffee? So, I was in a dark place, guys. Let me just top it. Okay. Now, I was in a bad place. My brother thought I was going to have a heart attack. My brother had warned me that I look very unwell. Very unwell. Okay? I'm just going to get you on here a minute so I can get your comments. So, don't forget, I was a doubter. Yeah. Remember, I was a doubter. I didn't believe the diet. I thought the diet was bullshit. I thought it was all a big lie. I thought fasting was weird. When someone said to me about fasting, in fact, it was my brother said that his wife was fasting. Yeah. I thought, fasting? What the hell is that? That's for religious people. Yeah. I thought, that's an odd thing, fasting. God, you can't starve yourself. You'll make yourself ill. This is what I thought about fasting. Okay, guys? Now, I didn't know fasting was good for you. I didn't know fasting would make you healthy. I didn't know that eating less was good for you. I didn't know that insulin spikes are bad for you. Remember, you get an insulin spike every time you eat. Yeah? And some drinks. Depends what's in them, yeah? I didn't know. I didn't know that the damage that I was doing to myself. No, that's the wrong way of wording it. I didn't know that I was damaging myself by what I eat. I thought I was born with ulcerative colitis. I thought my pre-diabetes was just what I had. Pre-diabetes is the next thing to type 2 diabetes. I was just about to become type 2 diabetic. Yeah? I just thought, oh, I'm getting older. I'm in my 50s. My energy levels are low now because I'm old. Oh, I'll get to my 60s and I'll probably have a heart attack eventually, just like my dad did. I never knew that I was damaging myself through what I put in my mouth. I didn't know it. Honestly, guys, I used to run, I used to weight lift. I had quite a lot of salad in my diet. I would eat. My diet wasn't good because I would eat pizzas, pasta, rice, bread. But I never thought I had a really bad diet. I thought my diet was okay. So I never understood that what I was eating was causing my illness. You get it, guys? I didn't think for a second that potato starch, remember, starch is another word for sugar. I never thought that potato was making me unwell. Not for a second, even though I grew up in a fish and chip shop selling fish and chips, fish, French fries, if you want to call them that. Yeah. I just thought, oh, I'm getting older. That's it. That's what I got. Yeah. So, are you still there, guys? All the messages have stopped. Are you there? Is it working? We haven't frozen, have we? After 3, everyone say yeah. The man from Del Monte says yes. Right. So I'm just going to wait for one of you to comment just to make sure you guys are there. Don't want to be talking to myself. Let's have a look. Ba-da-ba-ba. Emily, are you there? Maybe it's maybe this one is frozen and this one hasn't. Let's have a look. Uh-huh. Yes, there are people there. Angie, you can hear me okay, yeah? Angie, can you hear me okay? Angie, can you hear me? I want to make sure you guys can hear me. Let's try and get it up. Yes, right, okay. You guys are very quiet. You're very quiet. You're just like listening to Louis. Okay. I want to get you up. Okay. So the general thing is, I was pretty knackered, and I had accepted that I was on the slippery slope. I was going to get fatter and fatter, iller and iller. My ulcerative colitis was going to get worse and worse, more steroids, more medication. In my 60s, I'll be dead. That's how I felt. No energy. I couldn't sleep very well. I had high anxiety. Just every part of my life felt like it wasn't right, except for having a beautiful wife and beautiful children. Yeah. So I discovered Dr. Ken Berry. Yeah. Now, I've always said to you guys, Dr. Ken Berry changed everything. And I'll tell you why. He had a way about him. I don't even know what it was. There was something about him that made me want to listen. So he did these live streams. Him and his wife, Nisha, who has got her own channel as well. She's beautiful. We're doing weekly live streams. Questions and answers. So I decided I really wanted to know about the diet. I wanted to learn why it works. I wanted to understand the diet, how the body works. I wanted to know why carnivore diet works. Yeah. Carolyn, we're doing a celebration of Dr. Ken Berry. There's a video that has just been released celebrating how many thousands of lives that he's saved. So we're going to play that video and we're going to review it. Okay. But I'm just doing a talk about it first. Too right, Carolyn. Now, this is my point, guys. I wanted to know why the diet would work. I wanted to know why carnivore diet works, keto diet, ketovore. I wanted to know why I had made myself unwell. Yeah. I wanted to understand type 2 diabetes because my doctor told me I was pre-diabetic. I wanted to know why. Why was I pre-diabetic? I wanted to know why my blood pressure was too high. Get it? So I started watching these questions and answers of Dr. Ken Berry's show every Friday, I think it was. And I started to understand the diet. I started to understand how it works, what type 2 diabetes was. I didn't know what type 2 diabetes was. I didn't know. Thanks, Carolyn. I didn't know what type 1 diabetes was. I didn't know. All of it was like I had to learn. So I was like a sponge, and I watched Dr. Ken Berry and his questions and answer live streams every day for a year. I really did do a crash course on the carnivore diet, the keto diet, ketovore. Not just Dr. Ken Berry, as well as Dr. Anthony Chaffee. I really liked him, and there were some others. So right. So the whole point of this video, guys, when I say to you, you must look up Dr. Ken Berry. You must watch his videos. He is a doctor. I am not a doctor. I'm just a guy at home who did the carnivore diet, did the keto diet, who fasted. Fasting was a big part of my recovery. Yeah. So this came out a few days ago, I think, and I want to play some of it. I want you to know that I'm not all talk. If I say Dr. Ken Berry can save your life, I mean it. Now, here is clear proof that Dr. Ken Berry saves lives. Clear proof. If any of you have any doubts about the carnivore diet, about the keto diet, ketovore, this is going to clear it up. This is proof. Yeah. If any of you think that cholesterol can kill you, you're wrong. If any of you think that meat and eggs are bad for you, you're wrong. Yeah. So, guys, here goes. I'm going to play this. We're going to interrupt it and we're going to critique. Okay? Here we go, guys. Not so big. I'm chopping myself off, aren't I? 2 bits. Right, there we are. Right, are you ready? Hi, Frederick. Hope you're well. Proof that the carnivore diet works, the keto diet works. Here we go, guys. We're going to stop and start. We're going to review it, okay?
I want to live in a world where we celebrate doctors like Dr. Berry that are actually healing people.
In today's video, we drive to Tennessee to film the amazing Dr. Ken Berry on OB Farms, and then we have a huge meetup.
I was just so miserable, I did nothing, I was so self-conscious, I hated how I looked. And then
So Dr. Ken Berry doesn't know that I think there's been 100 people invited to thank Dr. Ken Berry for saving their lives. Let's keep watching.
and I would start to hurt myself because it would make me think about just the pain and the blood and not how miserable I was. So I didn't want to be alive anymore.
And I think this young lady that just spoke, wow, Carrie, dude. I know she's proud of you and I know you're proud of her.
Now he gets Dr. Ken Berry gets very emotional because I don't think he knows what was coming.
I just wanted to show you guys something. This was me 2 years ago.
Awesome job. You saved my life.
Barry saved my life. You saved my life.
Saved my life.
Saved my life, Dr. Barry.
You saved my life.
This man saved.
Barry saved my life.
Oh God, even I get emotional watching that because this I can't. How can I say it? I can't put it into words just how much good this man has done. Well, if you look back at his first videos, because I think his wife encouraged him to do a YouTube channel. He didn't really want to. He didn't want to do a YouTube channel, but the wife was saying to him, you know that you're saving lives here. You know that the things that you've discovered about the carnivore diet, discovering that about sugar and bread and pasta, and discovering that removing these foods, the starchy foods, the sugars, the carbs, when Dr. Ken Berry realized he'd hit on something that was saving lives. So his patients that he was advising to stop eating the carbs, basically, sugar, pasta, bread, potato, you name it, was saving lives, was turning people's whole lives around. His wife was like, you should do a YouTube channel. You should do a YouTube channel. And he reluctantly started doing it. If you watch his very early videos, I think it's 8 years ago, he's very nervous. He's no confidence at all in his videos, but he knows it works. Part of the reason he knew it worked was because when he was a doctor recommending people to eat a normal diet, so a mixture of everything, they were getting worse. Dr. Ken Berry saw that his advice was actually making them get unwell. His advice based on before he discovered the carnivore diets. When he was recommending people eat a balanced food diet, they were getting iller. They were becoming type 2 diabetic. As soon as he started advising people to stop the carbs, to eat fatty meat and eggs, and was recommending the carnivore diet, all his patients were getting better. So this is why his wife said, you need to start a YouTube channel, see if you can help people. So this is how it goes, guys. So he's very emotional because he knows that he saved thousands of lives. He knows it.
Leaving the goats and the chickens in the homestead, and Jen and the girls is always tough, but Alyssa and Emma are coming with me on this journey. We're going to be filming Dr. Ken Berry. Most of that footage we're not going to be able to show you in this episode because it needs to be unique for our documentary. We're on the home stretch of filming the documentary. We're going to share some emotion with you in this video and just how powerful these stories of healing are and how important they are as well. Huge thank you to Dr. Ken Berry, who has been so generous with his time. Remember, we're not just filming a documentary, we're also filming a series where we'll cover every major health topic from cancer to diabetes to autoimmune disorders. We're on the home stretch of filming the documentary. We hope to wrap it up this year and have it ready next year.
So I want to see where we start discussing Dr. Ken Berry. Let's have a look. Oh, there he is. Right, okay.
Is that lemonade?
I had to come out here to drink it.
I am so thankful, grateful, blessed for this opportunity to capture these stories. Adam and I are getting ready, and we're getting in the car, and we're taking all of our equipment over to OB Farms. The work that Nisha and Dr. Berry are doing on the farm is incredible. They're restoring their soil health. They're raising sheep and chickens.
Now remember, Dr. Ken Berry, I'm pretty sure he's 55 or 56, yeah? So he's on the carnivore diet. He's carnivore. He doesn't do keto. He's carnivore. Look how great, what great shape he's in. He's not a big exerciser. He works on the land, yeah, his farm, but he looks great.
And it's just a beautiful property. We talked about everything nutrition and soil health and our broken food system and our broken healthcare system and what to do about it. And then the next day was off to Yuma, Tennessee to our meetup with Dr. Berry, Dr. Kiltz, Dr. Nelson, Coach Lisa, Dante Ferrigno. This was one of the greatest events yet. They just keep getting better and better. This is turning into a movement. If you want to join one of our meetups, please visit healinghumanity.movie/events. There's a link in the description below. We have events coming up all over the world.
Dr. Berry.
The one thing I'll say about Dr. Ken Berry, and this, I think, is part of the reason I noticed him, is he has a real stage presence, doesn't he? Obviously, he's a big guy, yeah? But there's something about him that commands that you listen to him, that you take him seriously, that you show him respect. But you also, the thing I've learned about Dr. Ken Berry is that you trust him, yeah? So when he's giving you advice, he's deadly serious. He'll have a joke, but he's deadly serious. You trust what he says. You trust the advice he gives. And I think that's why he stood out for me. For me, Louis, Elvis Presley fan on keto, there was something about him that made him different than everyone else, where I could turn to him for help.
Has definitely saved my life.
I'm 67 now. I'm 50 pounds lighter than I was a year ago, and I feel better than I have in 20 or 30 years. Thank you so much for giving me the tools to take control of my own health and my own life. Dr. Berry, you rock. Thank you.
What you're about to witness.
So guys, in a minute, you're going to see a lot of people thank Dr. Ken Berry for saving their life. But remember how simple this is. All Dr. Ken Berry said was stop the carbs, introduce fatty meat and eggs, saturated fat, fatty meat and eggs, bit of salt, and just drink water. Only eat once or twice a day. That's all he's really saying. Yeah. Fasting as well. Do a 16 to 18 hour fast once a day. Remember, most of that you do when you're asleep. People don't realize this. Most of fasting is done when you're asleep. So only eating twice a day, just eating fatty meat and eggs. Any meat. Any meat. You must have the fat. Fat gives you energy. If you take away the fat, it's not going to work. You must include the saturated fat, animal fat. Yeah? So Frederick just said the difference between carnivore and keto. Keto allows you some low carbs. It's that simple. keto allows you a bit of, you know, salad, a bit of veg. Yeah, that's really the difference. I still say this, even if you're keto, you should be 80% fatty meat and eggs. Eggs are very good for you. Meat is very good for you. Every vitamin you could ever need, or nutrient, fatty acid, and many other things are in meat and eggs. Everything you need to survive, to live, to function as a human being is in fatty meat and eggs. Everything. You don't need vegetables. You don't need fruit. I would actually say that fruit is actually bad for you. I would say fruit is bad for you. It's very fattening. It causes fatty liver. This whole thing where people think fruit is really good for you, it's not true. It's not true. Vegetables, it's whether or not your body can sustain them because of oxalates. Vegetables and some nuts have oxalates in them. Oxalates can do some serious harm to your body. This is why I'm no good with potatoes. I can't eat potatoes. Potatoes make me unwell because my body can't handle it. Potatoes is the main reason I had ulcerative colitis. Just my view on it. Okay, guys?
Is 100 individuals saying that Dr. Berry saved their life. It should be front page news. I will play the video that Dr. Berry is watching here in its entirety at the end of this video. So be sure to watch till the very end.
Saved my life.
Dr. Berry, you saved my life.
Ken Berry saved my life.
You saved my life.
You have saved my life.
You saved my life. Saved my life.
You saved my life.
You saved my life.
You saved my life.
Saved my life.
Barry saved my life.
You have saved my life.
Dr. Barry saved my life.
You saved my life.
Barry saved my life.
You saved my life.
Saved my life.
Saved my life, Dr. Berry.
You saved my life.
This man saved.
Barry saved my life.
Whew. Guys, I get emotional watching that because I remember how unwell I was. Take a breath. Right, Angie, are you having a bit of a weak moment? So Angie, what I say is this: we all of us people that are on carnivore or ketovore, including Carolyn, we have our ups and downs with the food. Yeah. Sometimes we drift a bit. It doesn't matter because we just get back on it. That's the simplicity of this diet. It doesn't matter if you have a bad hour or day or week, because you can start it again at any point. You can get back on the fasting. You can get back to the fatty meat and eggs. Yeah, it's okay. I get it. Emotionally, we have things happening in our lives and that can affect how we've just gone through a very good patch with the diet, but then shit happens. It's okay. You just get back on it. You just get back on the train, keep going. Okay, so it's very simple. Fatty meat and eggs. Look, then my wife's doing it. Fatty meat and eggs and salt and water. Actually, my wife at the moment is quite carnivore. My wife's lost at least a stone. Is it more than a stone or not? 9 pounds she's lost, and she mainly, really, she's carnivore. She's not completely carnivore because we'll have some veg, we'll have some fruit. Not fruit. She doesn't eat fruit. She eats a bit of fruit, but not much. She will have vegetables, salad as well. Yeah, but she's mainly fatty meat and eggs. Yeah. Right. So let's just check your comment. Let's have a look, guys. Let's have a look. Where are we on? Yeah, so Carolyn is strictly beef, butter, bacon, eggs. Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, chicken, pork, lamb, it's all good. It's all good. Obviously, red meat seems to be the one that is the standout meat that they say is the best for you, but it has to be fatty. Remember that. You must have the fat. Eggs, I think eggs are great. Carolyn, if you don't like eggs, have an omelette. Have an omelette. Omelette is good. I'm trying to get 85-year-old mother to eat more protein and fat. My sister pushes all the veg and vegan, but at her age, I think she needs substance and enough calories. Frederick, Look up oxalates. Look up oxalates. OXALATES. Vegetables and fruits are not as good for you as you may think. Don't forget, I understand it. The whole world has been told to eat lots of vegetables and fruit to be healthy, but it's that not all of us do well with vegetables, with salads, with fruit. If you overeat vegetables, salads, and fruit, it can cause problem. I personally think fatty meat and eggs is always going to be better than vegetables and fruit. Look up Dr. Ken Berry, do some research, and you'll understand what I mean. So I'm with you, Frederick. Yeah, your 85-year-old mother should be eating more fatty meat and eggs. 100%. She should be reducing. I would say yes. She should be reducing the fruits and the veg. Yeah, should be mainly fatty meat and eggs. Only eating twice a day is enough. Angie, with eating enough, your body will tell you. If you're on carnivore, your body will tell you. If even ketovore, your body will tell you when you're hungry. You know this, don't you? I'm saying to get an 82-year-old mother to go carnivore as well. She is diabetic. Well, Carolyn, you know that carnivore diet cures diabetes. If you are type 2 diabetic, carnivore diet will cure you. Type 2, not type 1, type 2. And you eat until you're comfortably full. I eat huge portions. You don't want to undereat. Yeah, definitely fill yourself up. Fill yourself up, Angie. Yeah, my wife has different views. I'm gonna have a debate with my wife. See, if you only eat, my wife's in the background. If you only eat twice a day, it's okay to fill yourself up. No. It's all right.
Twice a day, I'm not in the way.
Do you want to come and talk to the camera?
No.
Come on, it's all right.
No, you eat. No. You want to lose weight, you need to cut your portion size.
All right, come over here.
No.
So my wife, can you hear her? It's funny. My wife massively believes in calorie deficit.
No, portion size.
Portion size. Can you hear her? I don't know if you can hear her, but
if you fill yourself up, you won't lose weight.
Remember, me and my wife don't agree on the carnivore diet. I 100% know it works, but what my wife just said was, if you fill yourself up, you won't lose weight. But that's because she's taking what I say to the extreme. I'm not saying if you are carnivore that you have to eat until you're full. Yeah, I'm saying you eat until you're comfortably full. Yeah.
Once you're at the weight you want to be at, then you can.
See, my wife doesn't completely understand the carnivore diet. Let me explain to you.
Yeah, I do.
If you're properly carnivore and you're only eating once or twice a day, and you're fasting as well, your body changes its metabolism and starts eating its fat, eating the fat stored in your body. So your body starts to drop weight. So if you overeat a bit at lunchtime or tea time, meat and eggs, your body's in a different metabolic state. So it starts to drop the fat. Now, eventually your body will get to a point where it levels off. Like me, I hit around 11 stone 5 and my body won't lose weight. It doesn't want to, unless I starve myself. If I starve myself, my body will lose weight. Yeah. But my body, when it gets to that metabolic state that it's happy with, 11 stone 5, it stops losing weight. You get it? So even if I overeat, I tend to stay at that weight. Yeah. So now my wife has a different view on things because she believes in calorie deficit. Obviously, if you have a calorie deficit diet, you will lose weight. If you starve yourself, you will lose weight. 100%. 100%. Yeah. There's 2 types of diets in my mind. Yes. So, right. Anyway. So I'm hoping my wife will come and join in, but she won't. She won't. Right. Let's have a look. So here we go. I'm pissed at vegetables. I love vegetables and was mostly vegetarian. It was destroying my health. Yeah. Some people can't handle vegetables. I'm actually okay with vegetables. I'm no good with potatoes, but I can have, like last night we had a roast dinner. I had sausages, pork, and a little bit of vegetable. Yeah. So I'm okay with that. But if I had a massive plate of vegetables and a load of potato, I'd be not well today. I'd be on the toilet all day. Get it? Some people are okay with vegetables. This is what confuses people. But many of us are not. Oxalate. Look it up, oxalate. Many of us can't handle vegetables. Starchy fruits, starchy vegetables, excessive fruits. People try and binge on fruits thinking they're good for you. They're not. They're not. Fruits cause fatty liver. Your body struggles digesting fruit. Your body doesn't like fiber. Your body will do everything it can to get rid of fiber. So if you eat a lot of vegetables, a lot of fruit, you'll be on the toilet getting rid of that fiber. Get it, guys? Now, I always say too much information. But if you eat a lot of vegetables and fruits, you will fart all day. Your poo will stink. It's the truth, guys. Fruit and vegetables make your farts stink, your poo stink. Yeah? The one thing I noticed when I went carnivore, I hardly ever fart. My poo doesn't stink like it used to. Right. So, yeah, Carolyn says, listen to your body, eat when you're hungry. I agree with that, but you can only do that if you are carnivore or keto. If you're eating a recommended balanced diet, so a bit of everything, your body's confused. It doesn't really know when it's hungry. It's always hungry. If you're eating quite a lot of carbs, sugars, wheats, chocolates, cakes, pasta, rice, vegetables, and meat, and if you're eating a bit of everything, you are always hungry. You're always hungry. Your body's very confused. If you eliminate your foods and your carnivore diet or keto, your body starts to remember how to know when it's hungry. So the reason people are always eating 5-6 times a day is because you've interfered with your body's natural way of knowing when it's hungry. So you just feel hungry all the time. Yeah. With carnivore, you don't get that. With carnivore, you only really want to eat twice a day. You're not hungry in between. Yeah. Not really. Yeah. Not in the way that most normal people are. Angie, we were tricked. I loved raw vegetables and would eat boatloads. Yeah, the whole world has been conned for the last 70 years that we should all eat loads of fruit and veg to be healthy. It's bullshit. Bullshit. I think vegetarian people are one of the most unhealthy people. They all need loads of other things. What's it called? How can I say it? Different, taking vitamins and supplements and all that to try and stay healthy, because not everything your body needs is in fruit and veg, but red meat and eggs have everything in it to keep you healthy. Yeah. Yes, it's amazing what it does for your skin. Yes, the skin. I am definitely proof, even though I need a shave. I 100% can prove to you. I'm 58 in July. My skin is very smooth. My skin is very smooth on my face, on my body. And that has, I know naturally I'm like that anyway, but it has improved since doing the carnivore diet. Yeah, so you're Karen, you're 51 and you're basically saying that your skin has never been softer. Yeah, you see? Or you're going to be 51 in May. And you feel 10 years, you feel like, Carolyn, you feel like you have lost 10 years, like in age. So instead of, you feel 41. Yeah? Now, Carolyn, don't forget, you've lost 50 pounds, haven't you, Carolyn? 50 pounds. You've lost 50 pounds, man. That's crazy. Crazy. You should be very proud. Of course, I introduced you to the diet, so I take all credit for it. But that is amazing. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't feel 58. I feel 25. I feel 25. Not 10 years younger. 30 years younger. That's how I feel. My energy levels are ridiculous. Look at me now, guys. I've been awake. I've been awake since 5:45 a.m. and I am bursting with energy. Yep, age spots are fading. Debbie is saying that her skin is so much softer. My doctor has said I should have some carbs because I have underactive thyroid, so I do keto and get some carbs through my veg. He's wrong. He's wrong. Debbie, your doctor's wrong. Okay? But I'm not a doctor. So my advice to you, Debbie, is look up Dr. Ken Berry, get his advice on underactive thyroids. Okay? But he's wrong. All the goodness you need is in fatty meat and eggs. Now, I'm fine with keto. Keto's fine. Yeah, I like keto. But it was never going to be as good for you as carnivore. Carnivore is always the best. Always. If you want to see the best health benefits and mental benefits, so anxiety, sleeping better, depression, it's always going to be carnivore. Now, I'm keto. Remember, I think I eat 90% meat and eggs, and I have a little bit of salad. I have one tangerine a day. One tangerine, one piece of fruit a day. That's how I eat. But I will have a salad because it doesn't affect me. So Nancy's just messaged. Nancy, why are you not with us? Let me just tell Nancy we're live. Right, I've just told Nancy. Right, let's play a bit more of this.
You saved my life.
You saved my life.
You saved my life.
Save my life.
Barry saved my life.
You have saved my life.
Dr. Barry saved my life.
You saved my life.
Barry saved my life.
You saved my life.
Saved my life.
Save my life, Dr. Barry.
You saved my life.
This man saved.
Barry saved my life.
Why would 100 people lie? He saved thousands of lives. Why would 100 people all get together and have this private party and lie? He saved their life. But they saved their own life. They saved their own life. Clearly very emotional, but he deserves it.
That was 100 people whose lives were saved because of Dr. Barry. 100. And that was edited down. We had a 45-minute video. I want to live in a world where we celebrate doctors like Dr. Barry that are actually healing people.
Yeah, so Debbie, it's, look, Debbie, please no. A little bit of veg, a little bit, is okay. It's okay. It's fine. Yeah. A little bit of carbs is okay. But the thing I notice for me personally, if I need my health to be at its best, it's every time I go carnivore. Sometimes I go carnivore, just carnivore for a few weeks. My health is at its best. My energy is at its best. As soon as I introduce a little bit of veg, bit of salad, I notice a difference. Like Carolyn just said, Carolyn notices that if she's less carnivore, she can tell. She can tell.
I will tell you that I get emotional talking about it, but
Yeah, so just a very important thing, vitamin D. You do need the sunshine. I had this discussion with my brother the other day about vitamin D. I said to him, no, you got to get out there. So my brother's like, oh no, you got to put the creams on and all that, cover yourself up. No, don't cover yourself up. Yes, if you have those very, very hot days where you burn, yeah, of course, you protect your body. You protect yourself from extreme heat. But if it's just a nice, mild, sunny day, get out there, enjoy that sun. It's very good for you. Sunshine is very healing, very healing.
at the same time, I'm so thankful I'm saved by grace, and most importantly, I'm saved by people like yourselves who inspire me to help you get your life back.
Why? Why does it have to be this way? Especially when I'm being serious about eating the right way for so many years. And eventually that led to me
Yeah, I think vitamin D is okay. And the other one is K. Is it K2, or K12? It could be K12. Those two are okay, from what I've learned. Yeah. But, Carolyn, the best vitamin D, isn't it? Getting out in the sunshine. Yeah, sun creams are not good for you, but obviously, if you are in extreme heat, in dangerous sunshine where it's going to burn you, you cover up or protect yourself. But generally, if it's just a nice sunny day, get out there, enjoy it.
Being inflamed, very unhappy.
I lost 80 pounds that had plagued me for years and years.
Yeah, berries are great because they're low in sugar. They're classed as low carbs, aren't they? But remember to have a small amount of berries. I quite like berries in Greek yogurt. Berries in Greek yogurt, I like it. I think quite healthy. Not too many berries. It makes the yogurt just taste a little bit sweeter, the Greek yogurt. I think that's good.
Fasciitis that was incredibly painful went away.
We're both 63 years old. We want, one of our lives is we want to run to the end of the tape. We want to finish strong.
Like a guilty soul that when he went to school, there was no history class. It was called current events.
Because healing humanity is the most powerful thing that we're here to do.
My wife and I had triplets plus one, and two of my girls are here tonight, Emma and Melissa.
Just going to school, or going to the grocery store. I just became more confident and social, but most importantly, I became happy.
So everything I'm saying applies to mental health as well as physical health. And I think this young lady that just spoke, wow, Carrie, dude. I know she's proud of you and I know you're proud of her. Now, the little baby is growing up, about 8 months, got 4 little teeth, starting to reach and grab stuff and put it in its mouth. And
So all of these people are going to be doing their little stories why Dr. Ken Berry has saved their lives, okay? So I haven't got time to play it all, but because I've got to go in a minute, guys, but let me just play this ending for you guys, and then I'm going to have to go. Here we go.
Until I found Dr. Berry's videos on carnivore. I thought, who is this crazy guy? Just eat meat. Here I am 3 years later, down over 500 pounds.
See, I was the same. I thought the carnivore diet was nuts. I thought fasting was nuts. I was wrong.
My life has changed. Thanks to Dr. Berry, I have my life back. There's so many out there, so many people. I read all the comments. I love reading the comments.
Dr. Berry saved my life.
I owe you so much more than...
So this is going to be our ending, guys. And I'm going to go over and I'm going to have a half-hour break, and then we're going to do Defending Elvis. But listen to this, guys. Any of you that have any doubts with the carnivore diet or the keto diet or the ketovore diet, please listen to this. Please go over and watch Dr. Ken Berry. Please subscribe to him. He has 3.5 million subscribers. So there's only a few minutes left, guys.
Then thank you. Dr. Ken D. Berry, you saved my life.
Thank you so much, Dr. Berry. You have saved my life and so many others.
Ken Berry, I just want to take a moment to thank you and let you know your videos likely saved my life.
Thank you. You saved my life, Dr. Berry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dr. Berry.
Ken Berry, and thank you, Nisha. You saved my life.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ken D. Berry. You saved my life and my husband's.
Thanks, Doctor.
You're my hero because your advice saved my life.
Dr. Berry saved my life.
Berry saved my life. At 77, my doctor was amazed at my last blood report.
Dr. Berry and Nisha saved my life.
Dr. Berry, I discovered you about a year ago, and I can honestly say you have saved my life. I now know why I was depressed for so many years.
Dr. Berry is just a dude, but to me he is a saint because he saved my life. I have 2 young kids and finding this diet saved my life, and I have so much more to give them now.
Dr. Berry saved my life.
Dr. Berry saved my life and reversed my mom's type 2 diabetes.
Berry, you saved my life, and have to tell you that you have saved my life.
Dr. Berry, He saved my life.
It not only changed my life, it probably saved my life. Dr. Berry saved my life.
He saved my life in 2022.
You get it, guys? Get the idea? It works. It works. Dr. Ken Berry for me is a go-to. Yeah, but there's many other doctors that are recommending this diet. Many others. It's not just Dr. Ken Berry. He is my favorite. I think he always will be. So there's absolutely no reason to doubt that this diet, carnivore keto diet, works. That anybody that thinks cholesterol is bad for you, you're wrong. Yeah. Anyone that thinks that it's okay to eat rice and bread and pasta and starchy vegetable, you're wrong. It isn't okay. This diet is not just a diet that makes you lose weight. It cures you. It cures you. This is a cure. And not just for your body, for your mental health, depression, for anxiety. If you have insomnia, it cures insomnia. There's so many things this diet does. Reverses type 2 diabetes, gets rid of any stomach problems like IBS, IBD, Crohn's, colitis. I'm proof of it. I'm a success story. It cured my ulcerative colitis. It lowered my blood pressure, and it stopped me being pre-diabetic, and it gave me back my energy and made me feel half my age. It gave me back, it's hard to explain. It made me look forward to waking up even more. I love my life anyway because I have a lovely wife and kids, but it put a spark in me that I had lost. It gave me a spark that I'd forgotten about. I forgot what it felt like to feel young. I'd completely forgotten that feeling. This diet gave me back that feeling. Yeah? Okay, another minute, guys.
Berry, you saved my life.
This man has saved my life.
Dr. Berry, you 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 have saved my life.
You saved my life next to Jesus.
Dr. Berry's advice saved my life.
Berry, you saved my life. Thank you.
You saved my life. God bless you, Doctor.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Dr. Berry. And Nisha, you guys have saved my life. I literally reversed type 2 diabetes in just 3 months.
I think you may have saved my life.
Carnivore and Dr. Berry saved my life.
Love you, Dr. Berry. You saved my life from ignorance, and now I'm reaching out to all my family as a prime example of carnivore.
Dr. Berry saved my life.
Dr. Ken Berry saved my life.
Thank you, Dr. Ken Berry. You saved my life.
Thank you. You have saved my life.
Dr. Berry saved my life.
Dr. Ken Berry and carnivore saved my life.
Dr. Berry saved my life.
You and Nisha are wonderful and saved my life.
Dr. Berry literally saved my life.
Thank you, Dr. Berry. You have saved my life.
Ken Berry saved my life.
Love you, Dr. Berry. Your videos have saved my life.
Berry, nearly 2 years, and I feel as if he has saved my life.
I know we haven't met yet, but I'm pretty sure you saved my life.
No doctor suggested diet change, only pills. Dr. Berry saved my life.
This has literally saved my life.
Dr. Berry, I think you may have just saved my life. You saved my life, and I will be forever grateful.
Thank you for all you do, Dr. Berry. You have saved my life.
Dr. Berry, along with other influencers, saved my life, my dignity.
Berry saved my life and changed my entire view on everything food and health.
Thank goodness once again for your channel, and I truly believe that you saved my life.
Ken Berry saved my life.
Dr. Berry, you saved my life.
Ken Berry saved my life.
You saved my life.
You have saved my life.
You saved my life. Saved my life.
You saved my life.
You saved my life.
You saved my life.
Saved my life.
Berry saved my life.
You have saved my life.
Dr. Berry.
Got it. I think you get the message, guys. I really wanted to play that. It's so important to me. I really feel that Dr. Ken Berry deserves recognition for the thousands of lives he saved. So when I came across this video, I was like, I've got to play this video for you guys. Okay, so I think we get the message. Yeah, it works. It works. So we're lucky. We've had some successes on our channel, Elvis Presley Fan on Keto. Carolyn and Karen, Angie, there's a few of you on here, Debbie, there's a few of you that your lives have been completely transformed. Even Frederick, I think this would help your mum. I'm just seeing who's with us now. I'm gonna obviously this video will go out live now. I'm so happy that we've all benefited from Dr. Ken Berry, and the carnivore diet, the keto diet. It works, guys. Right, I'm going to go. In half an hour, I'll come back, and we're going to do another Defending Elvis Presley video, exposing Priscilla's wrongdoing, yeah? So, I hope this helps. I'm so proud of Dr. Ken Berry and all of you guys that have completely turned your lives around using this diet. Well done. Be proud. Be proud. Hold your head up and be proud that you are saving yourself. Remember, you are saving yourself. I don't save you. Your decision to do this diet and change what you eat, when you take control of what you put in your mouth, that is what saves your life. You deciding what you put in your mouth. That is how you save your life. Okay, guys, gonna go. All the best. I'll be back. Thanks for joining me. Many of you are going to watch this later on. So if you're waking up in America later, good morning to you. And England, Canada, Australia, wherever you are, good morning to you. Hope you enjoy this show. I think you will. Take care, guys. All the best. We're out of here.